Today, I'm going to be showing you how to make spam musubi. Let's first start with having all of our ingredients. Here you want to have your spam, the musubi presser, rice, furikake, seaweed, teriyaki sauce, and saran wrap if you're packing. Now for the musubi presser, not everyone will have that, but don't worry, there's a way that we can still press our musubi. We're gonna follow these steps. We're gonna have to prep our rice in our pan, cut and cook our spam, press it into the musubi, add some furikake and teriyaki sauce for flavor, and saran wrap it if we are packing. But other than that, we'll enjoy it at the end. Okay. So, right now I already prepped the rice. Okay. It's all good. And for our pan, let's just preheat it. That way, it's going to be ready to go. Here, I'd like to set it at a good medium heat. And while it's doing that, we can go ahead and start cutting our spam. Now first, of course, open it up. Drain out the little bits of oils. And have your spam ready. But if you don't have the musubi presser, we can use the can. Okay. Let's go start cutting up our spam. You'll want them at good lengths. Give it about 2 centimeters across. Of course, you can just add it to however thick you want, but normally I'd like it to be about this thick. Around 2 centimeters. Now for me, I am going to finish up the entire spam. I don't like to leave it out. And what I do like to do a little bit is to cut thin slices just for myself, because then I'll make little crispy bits of spam to eat on my own as like a snack. And towards the edges, maybe one more. Okay, that's good enough. Alright, now that that is done, we can move on. There we go. Now, to tell if the just to make sure that your pan is ready to go, you can just splash it with a bit of water and see how it evaporates right away. That's how you know it's ready to go. You shouldn't have to leave it on for too long. And you're trying to get a good sear right on the outside. Right now, let's just start with 2. Yummy. Okay, nice. There we go. So for me, I don't really have a time frame for how long I want it to. Usually I can tell from the smell of when it's cooked. But of course, if you can't really tell, you can always just flip it over to check. Here, I would leave it on a little bit longer, more so because I like a good golden brown on my spam. Flip it over, see the color, right there. Now there's other ways you can try to make this recipe. Sometimes you can just marinate the spam already pre-cut and marinate it in some sauce. That way it can have a bit more flavor. But for me, I'd like to do it better this way. That way the sauce doesn't get onto the pan. You have a good sear on the spam. And that's how you cook like a man. Hey. This is the part of the video where it's I'm probably gonna skip over. I'm just doing 2 for now in order to show. Sear spam. It has a good color on both sides. That's when you can take it off. So now, let's put that aside for a bit. Let's go focus on putting it all together. So for here, I have my saran wrap ready. And we're gonna start with the seaweed. Now this is the kind that I like to use, mostly because it has a taste to it already, and you can seal it if you're not able to finish it. It's a nice long sheet for us to use, but we're not gonna use the whole thing. What we're gonna do is we're gonna cut it. Just cut it in half, a good length, so that you can fully wrap the musubi. We'll just use that one. You can set it however you like. I'll put it right here. And now normally, this is where you'd use the musubi presser. Here you would just place it down, have the spam on top, and then press it down, which is the easiest way to go about it. But not everybody has this. So what you can do is the spam can from earlier, you can use this. What you're gonna do is you're gonna take your spam, just put it in, right? Have it set on the bottom, all good. And then you're gonna grab some rice and then just put it on top. However much rice you want to put, that's all up to you. Me, normally just like a good 1 or 2 scoops with the with this is enough. And you're gonna have to press it down. When you're using the can, I wouldn't press it down too hard, just so that it doesn't get stuck there. But that's why the spam is on the bottom. That way it doesn't stick all the way through. Now you just put it on top. Give it a good squeeze. Maybe hit it. Should land right there. And a good spam musubi shape. Nice. Now you just finish wrapping it. Right. And in this step right here, what you can do is you can start to add your own flavor to it. Here you can add some teriyaki sauce. I should have did this earlier. Teriyaki sauce. And some furikake. What I'd like to do is put it on the bottom. That way when you eat it, that's what hits your mouth first. Okay. Then you can just wrap it however. Make sure to get it nice and tight. You can kind of wrap it like a candy, if you will. I twist the sides and then pull. And from there, I'll have a nice looking spam musubi. Wow. Looks very good. And that's how you make it. Good luck. Enjoy. Once again, here's the steps if you need.